And thank you for coming to Hanover Park's Veterans Day celebration. I always try to look at this as more of a celebration of veterans. Memorial Day is completely different, but we recognize all veterans today. So I would also like to thank the members of our village board that are here and our Veterans Committee, which I've told you guys before, is a fantastic committee. I think at the last meeting we had like 12 or 13 people there. That's, you know, we never really struggle. We never struggle to have our veterans show up to these meetings. So there's some things that we're working on for the next year or so that we'd like to get done as a committee. We have some great members that do a lot of work, and it's greatly appreciated. One of our members is now went into assisted living. Bruce Bauer, for those of you that know Bruce. But Dave Werkel sees him quite often, I think, and Bruce was I think an original member. I know his wife was. Beverly was an original member, but it's sad when you lose a committee member, as you guys know, and either they have to go into assisted living or something like that, or worse. It really is sad. So, I would also like to thank today ahead of time Trustee Herb Porter, who is going to be busy today. I had asked him to do the prayers, and then I asked him to do the Star Spangled Banner, which he originally would do for us. But then we had a police officer that asked if he could do that, and Herb was good with that. But he stepped up today, and I really appreciate that. Herb, he's my good friend, and so thank you very much. And we have Trustee Prigge here. And TJ from Public Works is here. Where's TJ? Oh, he's over there. And we have Michelle, who is our secretary. I don't want to say secretary. Michelle handles all of our stuff for our committee and does, I can't even tell you the job that she does. Absolutely fantastic. We never have to worry about anything. She takes care of everything. So, and wanted to thank you, Michelle, personally, because I think you're awesome. You're an awesome lady. All right. So at this time, I'm going to get going because a lot of people here are like me, can't stand for long periods of time. So let's we're gonna kick it off with our posting of colors from VFW Post 5151, who have been a long-time friend of our committee and have helped us out for years, posting colors and doing different events and things. So at this time, we'll go ahead and post the colors.
Color guard, halt. Right, hey. Prepare to post the colors. present arms.
At this time, we will pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we will bring up Trustee Porter for the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order. Arms. Left. Hey. Column left. Hurt.
I'd like to acknowledge Trustee Yasmin Bankole from our village board who has joined us today, and Trustee Bob Prigge, and along with Mayor Rod Craig. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather on this solemn occasion to honor and express our deepest gratitude to the brave men and women who have served in the armed forces, let us bow our heads in reflection and join our hearts in unity, transcending the boundaries of denomination, race, and creed. Almighty and everlasting, on this Veterans Day, we come together with reverence and humility to remember and honor those who have selflessly dedicated their lives to the cause of freedom and justice. We acknowledge the sacrifices made by our veterans whose courage knows no bounds. They have faced the crucible of conflict, enduring hardships and challenges that most of us can scarcely comprehend. We give thanks for the unwavering commitment of these brave souls from all walks of life who have stood shoulder to shoulder in defense of liberty. Today, we recognize their sacrifices, both seen and unseen, and we offer our gratitude for the enduring legacy of freedom they have bestowed upon us. We pray for those who have borne the weight of battle, both in body and in spirit. May they find healing for the wounds that linger and solace for the burdens they carry. May the scars they bear be a testament to their strength and resilience. May they find comfort in the knowledge that their sacrifices have not been in vain. Grant us, O divine source of compassion, the wisdom to learn from the lessons of history and the courage to strive for a world where conflict is resolved through dialogue and understanding rather than through the horrors of war. May we as a global community work towards a future where the valor of our veterans serves as a reminder of the cost of peace, inspiring us to pursue harmony and cooperation. We also lift up in our prayers for those who are currently serving in the military, both at home and abroad. Protect them, guide them, and bring them home safely to the embrace of their loved ones. As we stand here united in our appreciation for the sacrifices of our veterans, let us remember that the values they fought for, freedom, justice, and equality, are ideals that transcend any particular faith or creed. May we as a people honor their legacy by fostering a world where these principles flourish. In your name, we offer this invocation, acknowledging the diverse beliefs that unite us in the pursuit of a better and more just world. Amen.
You'll all be happy to know I wrote down my comments. I have a history of ad-libbing for over an hour. So you, I do enjoy what I do. Before I start, I just appreciate my board being here. John Kunkel and I, you'll notice, have poppies at our dais. Those poppies were given to us at Fox School when we went there Wednesday morning, and that was quite an honor answering the questions the children had. They were disciplined questions. They didn't ask the kind of questions that children might ask, and the teachers were very kind to pull that together, and it went well. Horizon School on Monday morning, they had a rollout of a nice breakfast for the veterans and went to the classroom and spoke to them. Friday morning, I was with my granddaughter in Woodridge, and all the kids came out for that. So it was a kind of a beautiful week, and I'll have to start this here pretty soon. But I want to share with you, Raja Krishnamurthy came to town this morning. And it's always a pleasure to meet with our congressman. This morning, 3 Habitat for Humanity homes. The Habitat Humanity is an excellent way to open up homes for individuals that wouldn't normally have a chance. And so that was a nice success. This morning, he came and spoke on that matter, and then he saw me with my veteran hat on and said a few nice words. So let me begin. My friends, you may know me as the mayor of Hanover Park, a member of a VFW Post 5151, a retired manager of operations at Chicago Center with the Federal Aviation Administration, or one who witnessed the aftermath of attacks upon the Pentagon. You may know me as a Metro board member who's reducing the rates, an active member of the Illinois Municipal League, the Conference of Mayors, or a distinguished alum of Harper College and a graduate of Concordia University. You may know I was drafted into the military in 1968, where I served on active duty through 1974. The Navy provided me advanced electronics training at the Great Lakes Naval Training Center, and then sent me to the Pacific Fleet out of San Diego. I completed 3 tours supporting combat missions in Vietnam and a tour of the Indian Ocean on a peacekeeping tour with the USS Carrier Enterprise. You may not know my father served aboard the cruiser USS Santa Fe. They saved thousands of shipmates from the carrier Franklin when it was hit by kamikaze aircraft. His ship retired with 18 battle stars and was hit with a dud torpedo outside of his berthing spot aboard ship. When the war ended, his shipmates were directed to tour the city of Nagasaki to witness the devastation of nuclear war and remember the fight for freedom can be awful and painful. My message today is not about where we've been nor what we have endured. Combat veterans carry that in their heart. Today I share the message of the need to support the active servicemen and women who are returning to civilian life. Coming home is a time of anxiety and hopeful opportunities, finding work worthy of the commitment to God and country. Hanover Park recognizes the value of returning soldiers, sailors, and airmen. We work collaboratively with our community colleges, WorkNet, and our hiring process. On Wednesday, the Department of Labor, Acting Secretary of Labor Julie Sue, recognized Hanover Park with the Gold Medallion for recruiting, hiring, and retaining veterans. The city of Quincy, Hanover Park, Quincy, St. Charles are those communities in Illinois who recognize the strength of veterans bringing to their organization. Annually, 200,000 men and women leave military service where they come with the discipline, dedication, and teamwork to model exceptional leadership within the workplace. I couldn't be more proud of our staff who take the initiative to support our Hire Veterans program. This week, I visited numerous schools and acknowledged tremendous support from many others. The principals and teachers play an exceptional role sharing the respect of those who have served our country. We are blessed to have them teaching our children. And Chuck, you're a recipient. You are a recipient. Chuck heads up the VFW Post Operation Airlift, where you gather items and letters from children that are sent overseas. Chuck has witnessed, and our post has witnessed, numerous letters of support and thanks that'll touch your heart. Isn't that right, Chuck? Yeah. I got a little box up there from Julie at Einstein School, and there's letters and more to come, and you're gonna pick it up Monday, I understand? If you need a hand, let me know. I'll be in one of the schools. Okay, so Wednesday evening, I was invited by Wintrust Bank, who actively supports Honor Flight individuals, and introduced 9 veterans who have taken part in the Honored Flight Initiative. One woman at 100 years of age, a yeoman in the Navy during World War II. She was pretty spry, up and down. I couldn't believe how she was moving around at 100. I hope I can do that at 100. The other 8 served honorably, surviving battle scars and tremendous risk in the field during World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. Thursday evening, I met, this kind of touched me, because I met Major General USAF retired John Borling, a prisoner of war who survived 6 years and 8 months in the Hanoi Hilton during the Vietnam War. A highly decorated retired Air Force Major General, today he occupies leadership positions in civic and business organization. His story was very interesting. His ability to survive, he kept notes following his release. He stayed in the Air Force at the, his wife says, "You can't do that," but he did. And he served honorably for 30 plus years in the Air Force. And he goes around and he wishes and he sends a great message to those who have served and to remember those who are serving today when they are released, similar to what we are doing today with the Post sending Operation Airlift and with the Village hiring as a goal, veterans who are being released. We're very pleased to have 12% of our organization as veterans. That's growing and retaining, and it's serving us well. So with that, you can tell I left my notes. But I certainly want to thank all the veterans who are here. Many that served during the Vietnam War never received the message of welcome home. So welcome home, veterans. And thank you very much for being here today. Please help our VFW where you can. Help our Lions Club where you can. The Lions Club has been amazing in Hanover Park for a long time. And I'm honored to be a longtime member of the Lions Club, even though I miss half the meetings or more. But I am honored to have you all here. And some of my friends that I've known, I received a call from former police chief and village manager Ron Mosier this morning to wish me well on this Veterans Day. So we celebrate our veterans, we honor our veterans, and I hope you enjoyed and took a moment coming in the building at our Veterans Memorial. Thank you.
Well, we have another brick inductee, and I have their certificate here. The brick inductee served aboard the USS Forrestal during Vietnam. Now, I served aboard the USS Saratoga, was a sister ship to the USS Forrestal. And during that time, during the Vietnam War, they had a terrible fire on the Forrestal, and they lost a lot of men on board that ship. The Navy did learn a lot about dealing with fires and stuff on board ships, more than they had known before. And I think the Forrestal and the Saratoga were built, I know the Saratoga was, I think the Forrestal was built in the Brooklyn Navy Yards in New York. So if we have James Benson, is he here? Okay. Okay, well, come on up. Yeah, okay, yeah. Just so that you know, if anything happens to the brick, if it crashes, we'll replace it. So you guys are golden. Okay. Did you want to say anything?
No.
You don't have to get the gab like me and the man. No. Okay. Do we have anybody taking photos? Can we get a photo of this? Sure. Okay. Just a couple more things before we finish up. We have a good turnout today. We're a little concerned because it's a Saturday, and, you know, people do things on Saturday, and, you know, there's college football on, and people schedule their weeks so they can do stuff on Saturdays. And so I want to thank all of you for coming out today. Also, I want to thank the employees. We had Michelle come to us and said that the employees wanted to do something to help out veterans. What could they do? And we thought about it, and then decided to see if they could bring in some donations. And the donations we would send to Operation Airlift. And they raised, Michelle, do you remember the number? It was like $200-300 for Operation Airlift? $450. That $450 that we gave to Operation Airlift at our VFW post, which will definitely help them out. I want to thank the employees for really working hard and getting that done. And at the end, whoever raised the most amount of money got a pie in the face. So our IT guy, Jed, was lucky enough to have me during work hours. I left and came to the garage and hit him in the face with a pie, and, you know, so, but thank you very much. And thank you to everybody who goes out of their way in this village for veterans. I know we live in a crazy, absolutely insane, crazy world right now, but as long as we take care of our veterans and stuff, we'll always have them there, you know, having our backs as a country, you know, for no matter what they need to do. I would like to also thank my son and daughter who are not here, but who are very supportive of me and the things I do, and the committee and veterans. And my daughter, you know, she just thinks that, you know, the Navy is great, which it is, okay, because I was 6th Fleet, okay. But I like when I go over her house and she's wearing her Navy sweatshirt, so. But anyway, I want to thank you guys again for coming out. Thank the Post for coming out. Thank for the fire department who came out today. We have Andy Johnson, our police chief, is here, or he was here. Oh, there's Andy. And my friend Mary, and just thank you so much, guys. So at this time, I'm going to bring up Trustee Herb Porter with the benediction. Sure.
Like Mayor Rochford said, I've run Operation Airlift, and I just want to thank the people in Hanover Park for the donation that they raised for me, so I can send boxes, care packages overseas to the troops.
Okay. Thank you very much, and we're always there to support you guys and do whatever we can do to help you out. All right. Okay, Herb. Thank you again, Herb, for everything.
First, let me say what an honor it is to come and to be a part of this service. I know that Rick has called on me to do several things during this, but it's certainly not a burden. It's a privilege, and it is an honor. I come from a military family, even though I didn't serve. My father, his 3 brothers, my mother's 4 brothers, my brother, and numerous nephews have all served in the armed forces. So we come from a very military-oriented family. So we know the value of service in the military, and we don't take that lightly. So when you call and when you ask, like I told you, Rick, whatever you need for the veterans, I'm there for you, because it's as meaningful to me as it could be to any civilian having supported family members that served in the military. And with that, could you just rise for our benediction? Dear friends, as we prepare to depart from this gathering, let us do so with hearts full of gratitude and minds renewed in the spirit of honoring our veterans. May the essence of Veterans Day resonate within us, inspiring a continued commitment to the ideals for which our service members have sacrificed. May we carry the torch of remembrance and gratitude beyond this day, remembering not just the battles fought, but the lives lived in a service to a cause greater than oneself. Let the courage and sacrifice of our veterans be a beacon, guiding us in our daily lives to uphold the values of freedom, justice, and unity. As we disperse from this moment of reflection, may the lessons learned from the sacrifices of our veterans propel us toward a future marked by compassion, understanding, and peace. May the ripple effect of their dedication touch the lives of those around us, fostering a sense of community and shared responsibility. In the challenges that lay ahead, may we draw strength from the resilience of our veterans and the camaraderie that binds those who have served. Let us carry the torch of their legacy, ensuring that their sacrifices are never forgotten and that their spirit lives on in our collective pursuit of a better world. May the blessings of gratitude and remembrance be with each of you, and may the courage of our veterans inspire us to build a future worthy of their sacrifices. In the spirit of unity, let us go forth committed to upholding the principles for which they have so valiantly stood. May peace and honor accompany you on your journey. Amen.